Okay, so we are now going to the runway 02. We are now in Portugal, actually Lisbon, and we're going at the same country actually, on an island in the same country, which is the infamous approach of Madeira, and it's going to be fun. For now, this is just going to be a standard takeoff from a normal international airport, but without further ado, let's now get into it. It was quite beautiful, and it's actually going to be a sunset arrival, so it's going to be more beautiful. And yeah, we are now over here at the runway hold short. It's just going to be a straightforward takeoff. It's going to be an almost immediate right turn, and then another right turn, and a little later. And we now go directly towards the rest of the waypoints to Madeira. And for now, yes, parking brake is set. Sometimes not set. I set it to realistic, which is better. So yeah, lane lights on, turn off lights on, text lights off, strobe lights on, obviously. Anti-collision lights on, and TCAS on, and 11 minutes to taxiing. I just stopped for a second just to make sure that the mic was working, but it's not that much of a big deal. What's funny is that FSLTO seems to be pretty dormant somehow, because I haven't seen any active aircraft. Pretty curious. But yeah, it's going to be a Paxon takeoff, so we're not going to worry about those. Yeah, stop the timer for a second. Or the timer, the clock, stopwatch, whatever. That's a beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful departure and a beautiful arrival. So it's literally a win-win. And let's now get ready. 40% on one. It's gonna get pretty loud over here. 40%, stable, and toga. Airspeed to line. $80 knots. Set at first. 100. Set at first once again. V1. Rotating. Oh. That's a fast rotation. Gear up. Wow. Gears up. The sound you hear is the nose gear stopping inside the gear housing. That's how it works in the Boeing 737. So look at the window. I'm gonna turn on autopilot in just a sec, just to see the views, and D-rate, acceleration, altitude achieved, and we're now gonna start turning. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, shoot, that was some MCAS maneuver. This aircraft doesn't have any MCAS, it's not the 737 MAX. I just vomited on lots of people. Oh my god. I want to turn on autopilot. There we go, okay. We're gonna need you. Yeah, and we're going to turn off lights off. Igniters off. Flaps 1. Oh my god, that was close. Auto brakes off. Yeah, so it's better over here. It's a little loud. I apologize. Oh, that's better. Wow. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Not a big deal. We can now start flaps up. The altitude, the current altitude is stable. Actually, the cruising altitude weirdly is flight level 290, which is quite low, especially since this flight is an hour and 49. So I don't know, it could be a bug from sim brief. Oh yeah, let's see. Altitude I set over here. Let's set. What's going on? What is going on? There it is. This mouse is acting so weird. Okay. So far so good, other than the fact that I just hit the mouse because I was pissed off. That could have gotten a little worse, but thankfully we're fine. Look at that. So many bridges. Not sure if those are auto-generated or actually they're in real life. I think that they're in real life. It was part of. They actually made a world update for this. Iberia, Spain, Portugal, Gibraltar, and as well as Monaco. I haven't been to Monaco in quite some time. That's another topic. It's still quite loud. Yeah, it's fine like this. But it's still quite loud, and it's also at a higher altitude because we're about to achieve this at no time. We're not using ATZ, just as always, if you've been following this channel. But yeah, it's actually quite enjoyable like this. I'm one of those people that don't actually get bored. And yeah, we're now 10 flight level 100, so my lights on, as well as the cabin and we're now accelerating to 320 knots. And yeah, because the cost index is actually 54, and that is actually quite a line. So yeah. This looks quite beautiful. But after that, we're going straight for the sea. Until we see each other at Madeira. Madeira, if you don't know where, what's so interesting about Madeira is that the airport has a very interesting approach. Like, it's actually quite challenging. Yeah, LPMA, that's the ECAL code, I believe will pop up Mike Alpha. And yeah, it is actually quite interesting, especially runway 05, runway 05. I think it's this one. RNP. No, it's not this one. Visual, no, not really visual. RNP Zulu, RNP VOR visual. It's should be over here, but I just don't actually. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look it up in some brief. But still, I think you actually saw that in the visual approach. And look at that. You come from over here, heading to 219, and then you basically just do this base turn. And it is actually quite fun because you pass over these lights. Those are actually lights and then buildings and lots of stuff. and it's basically the Kitech of Europe, and it is very beautiful, quite challenging, because you have to not only time the turn but also time the descent, also a glide slope and all that stuff. So yeah, it is quite tricky, and yeah, we're going there. And then what I heard is that only captains can actually land their aircraft to the airport, which is quite interesting. And yeah, that makes sense because how challenging it is. And also they have to have some sort of certification, which is also quite interesting. Here's the super simplified, no, not really simplified, the super simple arrival towards the approach, which we're not gonna really worry about, but yeah, so far we're just gonna pass over the Atlantic Ocean, and for now, we'll see you on the other side. Happy flying.